friends, welcome to or back to my channel. I'm here to give you the last week of books I read from the Readathon. Again, I was very sick for 2 weeks, and then I was recovering and life happened and work. And also towards the end, I have a little sneak peek for literary galleries, a little something special, and you get a little sneak peek of that towards the end of this video. Now, I'm not doing pros and cons, and I'm not sort of like, I don't know, it's not like mini reviews. It's just gonna be something completely different, maybe like my feelings and thoughts. I'm not going to tell you what the book's about because I kind of don't remember, but you didn't hear that. Anyway, the first book I'm going to talk about is The Lost Witch by Page Culture. Now, this made me feel happy, and it made me go into a magical world, and it was kind of like fun, but also it took me a while to finish reading it. Then the next one is The Love of My Afterlife by Christy Greenwood. This was fun. I had a grand old time reading this. I laughed. I laughed out loud during break at work, and people looked at me and they're like, what are you laughing at? And I had to point to my phone and my earbuds they're like, oh. But it was a cute rom-com of a woman who has to find the love of her life, but she passed away. It's cute. Then I read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I love this series. I need the next book, and I utilize my library, so I use my library for that. And I just had such I really loved the story. It's dislike to like, love, and you get both perspectives, and it brought more to the story, because I think sometimes when there are two perspectives, sometimes no one that works well. Sorry, my dog was barking. It doesn't always work well, but this one enhanced the experience, and I liked being both their heads, because one thing I don't like, when we get most of the time male perspective, it goes right to sexualized at the woman and how he is aroused just by looking at her, and it's kind of like that, but not in an intense way, and I like that. Then I read Earth Eater by Ray's, I don't know how to say the name, but it would be like around here. I was confused at first, and then I saw what it was doing, and it all clicked in my head, and I was like, that's where we're going. Interesting. And that's my thoughts that I remember. Then I read What You Are Looking For Is in the Library, and I'm not going to picture the name. It is a translated work from Japanese, and I had such high expectations for this, and I was deeply disappointed, because it felt meandering. I don't know, I thought it would be a woman helping someone find the book that was right for that person, and it's not like that, but it's more like, I don't know, I didn't like it that much. I rated it like 3 stars, because if you go on my Goodreads, and it's 3 stars, but now only because I felt good. It was, even I know I didn't like the story, something about it made me feel comfort, and at the time I was really sick, not feeling great, and reading this took my mind off of being sick. Then I read Night Guest. The ending? What did I just read? Because I need to reread this. This is one of those books that I need to reread. I need to either get a physical copy and reread it that way, and merge read it with both, reread it to get, or ebook and the physical, ebook and reading with my ears, or whatever. I need to reread. That's basically what it is. This is one of those things you get more out of when you reread it. Because the first time I'm like, what is going on? What is this? And it was going in a direction that I'm still not sure. I don't know. I need to reread this. I sort of get it, but I want to cement my thinking a little bit and reread this book because it needs to be reread. Next, I read A House with Good Bones by T. Fisher. I love all her books. I want to own all her books. And I don't own all her books. I only own a few of them. But this one has every element, the writing and everything that I like about her. I love her writing style. And I really like this story. I think I rated either 5 or 4 stars. I'm not sure. Both are really good. I just really like this story. I keep saying that, and that's not, it's how I felt. This was also one of the books I read when I was really sick. And it took my mind away from being how I felt. And this is another book I want to reread again because I read this. I really reread this so that I can remember what happened, because I don't remember much of anything, just how it took my mind off of things. And I apologize for not pitching this right. I guess I wasn't going to tell you what the books were about. But basically, describing this one was horrible. I apologize for that one. Then I read The Midsummer Mysteries by Agatha Christie. These are little short stories that feature Miss Marple and Hercule Poirot. I had a fun time reading this. I guessed about half of them, and half of them I didn't, and it was different and unique. If anyone wants to know where to start with her, I think short stories will do well for you. This would actually work if you wanted to get a taste of what Agatha Christie is all about, because this is a perfect selection of what her works are about, and plus it features 2 of her things, detective and sleuth. Great! And that's it. I'm sorry for this horrible video. I just wanted to get things out. I was tired of writing notes of pros and cons at this point. I apologize for that. And whoever you are, wherever, I hope you're having a wonderful day and have a great day.